Hey guys, my name is Chloe Torres and I'm here to talk about a little something that I was very interested in my whole period life. And yes, period, your menstrual cycle. I always wore tampons, and at first I wore pads, but I really didn't like it and I would get like rashes from it, and I guess my skin was just very sensitive to pads, and so obviously I converted to tampons. I'm 21 currently and I turn 22 next month. I've had my period since I was 11 years old, and I'm sure there are girls out there that have gotten their period before 11 and after 11, so no one really has like an age. Like, everyone is different, everyone's gonna get their period at different ages. And yeah, so I was just always like a supporter of tampons, and then as I got older I would find out the truth about tampons and what they would put in it, and I heard stuff about rat poisoning and like chemicals and like stuff to just like preserve the tampon from smelling and stuff, and like getting whatever. It's at this point it's just nasty to me. But I've been doing research and just knowing that like tampons really do not, pads and tampons have like chemicals and they're not good for your body, and you're literally inserting the tampon into your body and those chemicals are released. And pads, like, I'm sure the chemicals still go up there even though you're not inserting it into yourself. But point blank is I did some research and I just want to be more mindful and to my body, more mindful towards my body, and just mindful towards the earth and Mother Nature, because I'm this big advocate about like taking care of Mother Nature and the earth. And you know, I'm very contradicting myself because I say that, but then I'm using tampons, which I use every month and I keep buying every month, and like it's just not good. And I'm sure there's other ways too that I can better, you know, like Mother Nature and earth, and like just taking care of the planet. This is my first step like for myself and my body that I've looked into, and it's called the Menstrual Cup. And there are different brands. So I took this quiz online and I forgot what it's called. I will link it down below. Obviously I was gonna look it up now, but I'm just gonna link everything down below to help you guys out. So I took this quiz, and when you take this quiz it pretty much asks you about your body and like how much you bleed and how much you cycle and like when your cycle starts and like how many days you cycle and different things like that. So it's very personalized towards your body. And when I did the quiz I ended up getting one called Lunette, I think, but then I looked on Amazon and there was one called Lena Cup, and it was very close to what they told me to get. And this is what it looks like. It came in this little box. It's called Lena or Lena. I like Lena. I don't know if it's Lena or Lena. And it comes like this, and obviously there's like a small size and a large size. So every woman has obviously a different flow. I have kind of a light flow and sometimes it's heavy. Like this past cycle I used the Lena Cup and I felt like I had a little bit more blood, but I don't know if it's because the cup shows your blood and tampons kind of soak up your blood to make it like soak into the cotton. But I always thought that I had a light flow, so I got the small just to be sure. I'm also very petite and very small. This Lena Cup is made out of 100% medical grade silicone, so you can reuse this. Obviously, like down here it says healthy and conscious, so like it's very mindful towards your body. And the good thing about this is that you don't have to go out and waste money on tampons and pads, because this will last you more than 10 years if you take care of it, which is great. So I'm just gonna open it for you guys, and this is what it comes in. Like there's like a little wording up there like what Lena is. And I'm keeping it in this box. You can just keep it in this because it comes with a little bag that you put it in when you're not using it, like when you don't have your period. This is what it looks like. Kind of looks scary because I'm trying to focus it on the cup. And it looks scary, but it actually really works. My first cycle went pretty well. So you have to insert in different, not you have to, but there are different ways that you can insert it. So you can do it like this, you can do like a rose. I use this one because it is just more narrow here. I feel like that would fit better for me. And then you literally have to put it all the way in past this fold, which can be very like hard at first, and you just have to be careful. And since this is silicone, it like, if you let it go before you put it in the hole, you will get vagina slapped. And I know that sounds harsh, but you really will get vagina slapped. It will slap the walls of your vagina or your lips, and it really hurts. And you're gonna go through it, and it's gonna be a little painful, but if you want to be mindful, you have to jump on the bandwagon. Like, I know this is gonna be great in like 2 months from now when I'm like used to it and I'm able to just stick it in and pull it out. And I honestly think it's easier to pull it out than putting it in, but that's just my preference. And obviously, like, you can keep this up there for 12 hours, but you have to at least wash it once, you know, throughout the day. And when you wash it, you rinse it out, you clean out your blood, and then you put it back in. You can lubricate it with coconut oil or water. Like if you're kind of dry down there and you have to insert it, it's not going in, you can lubricate it. And then let's say you're done with the cup for the day, you have to boil it for 5 to 10 minutes. You boil some water, and then you put it in the water. And they just say never to like let it like sit at the bottom of the pan, because obviously, like, even though it's silicone, I'm sure it can like heat up and melt a little. So you want to just grab some tongs and like kind of like make it like float, or you can get a spoon and just twirl it so it's not like just sitting at the bottom of the pan. So that's how you clean it and sanitize it, and you just boil it for 5 to 10 minutes. The first time I boiled it for 10 minutes, only because I think it was 10 minutes. It was like 7 minutes. I did like in between 5 and 10 because it was my first time using it and I wanted to clean it and sanitize it. This is the cup, and they have this at the end, and they say that you can cut it once like you have it in there, and if it's too long and it's sticking out, you can cut it. But honestly, I don't think I have to cut it because my cup goes so in that you don't even see, like, you see like literally the little tip of this. And you know, so my cervix is, I guess, is pretty like up and deep, so it travels up. So once you put it in, it may seem weird, it may seem like you have like a cup coming out of your vagina and it's just like uncomfortable. But I realized through the week that I was using it, the cup does move up there with time throughout the day. Because at first you're really tense, so it's just like there. But once you relax and you're not thinking about it, it goes up your cervix, and you don't really feel it at all. Actually, you don't feel it at all. You just feel it in the beginning because obviously it's your first time using it and you're kind of uncomfortable. You're used to tampons that just have a little string. But yeah, so you can cut it. I'm not gonna cut it. If I get more comfortable and I feel like I need to cut it, I'll cut it. I'm not gonna tell you how to insert it and take it out because that's not my job. I'm just here to tell you how my first experience went. There are pamphlets that Lena sends you, or any other company that you get from. They send you literally like how to, and like the directions and what not to do and all that stuff. So that's where they come from. Like, that's where they come in and they help you out. I'm just telling you that I really liked it, and I can't wait to use it next month again to like just get more comfortable with it. For the first week that I did use this, I only used it when I was home because I didn't want to use it when I was out in jeans and shorts and then I like stain my pants. I just didn't want to deal with that. So I literally only used it when I was home and I was gonna be home, and it worked out pretty well. I actually really like it. I leaked a little bit, but only because it was my first time using it, and I slept with it overnight, no leakage. I didn't feel it. It wasn't uncomfortable. It was actually really comfortable. I actually slept good. I didn't wake up during the night. And let me tell you, because I have a really tight cervix. Like, everything is just tight down there. And I was really scared to use this because it's pretty big and the width of it is pretty big and all that. But if you think about it, women are very powerful and we push babies down there. Like, we push out babies. Like, our body, like, our bodies are amazing. So don't be scared of this little cup. Like, your body can do so much more than just put this in there. So just be relaxed and be, you know, like, don't worry so much. It's gonna get better. At first it's gonna suck, and yes, it may seem nasty, but it's obviously like one of the smartest choices you'll ever make for your body. But yeah, I really recommend it, and I thought I would make this video and it can help some of you guys out to like decide if you really want it or not. Let me know if it did help you. If you have any questions, let me know. I feel like I covered almost everything. You have to boil it like between your periods, like when you take it out. If you're gonna put it right back in, don't boil it. There's no point. Just rinse it, clean it out, and then just reinsert it. You can figure out which way is better for you. I tried all ways that they tell you to use, but the rose one or the 7, I don't know, this one that was like a little bit smaller, it may seem hard at first, but don't get discouraged. Just keep trying. Like, honestly, I got it the first time I put it in. It took me 2 tries to get it in, and I got it in, and it was easier to take out for me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I really like my Lena cup. You get to pick your own colors. I picked pink because pink is my favorite color, or one of my favorite colors. And it comes with instructions and like a little pamphlet that says thank you for choosing Lena. And yeah, so I hope you guys found this video very helpful. Just be more mindful towards your body, you know, just take care of your body and listen to your body. Stop harming your body if you have a choice to, like, you have a choice to stop harming your body. So just look into menstrual cups. They really work. Maybe a little nasty at first, but I promise you it's gonna like change your life. And yeah, and I'm really excited to keep trying it out. I only used it for my first cycle ever, so, well, I used it last week. Like, this was my first time using it. So I wanted to film this video so that it can be like my first experience, my first time. I didn't want to wait 2 to 3 months to like film it because, I don't know, I probably wouldn't even film it by then if it was 2 to 3 months. So I figured like talking about my first experience was good. I kind of can't wait to do it outside of my house because I know that's going to be a different experience, because at home you're comfortable, and then when you're out, like, you know, and you're supposed to be able to do everything in the cup. You're supposed to work out, like you can work out, you can run, you can swim, you can whatever, like whatever you normally do, you can wear the cup with it, which I think is great. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below or comment on the video, because I'm probably posting this more than just YouTube. So yeah, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you out. Get the Lena cup. I promise you it's gonna change your life. And it already did for me, and I've only used it for a week. So, or 5 days. So yeah, bye guys.